Hey guys, what's up? Lord Michiru again here, your Lord of Video Games, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 3! Last time, we did go through the side quest that we were missing out on, and we completed all three, and also we completed the keep, so that's always good. If you guys didn't check last episode out, we did find some stuff, well, learn a little bit more about Tita, how she came into the academy and everything, and we also heard a little bit about Ren, Estelle, and Joshua, my bad. And if you want to check out what we learned, it wasn't anything important about them, it was just like their reactions to her coming to Erebonian and into this. But without further ado, let's actually head in. Oh, let's head out, my bad. Not in. They should be waiting for us back on the first floor.
Shall we return?
Yeah, let's end the trial. We did already finish it. If I'm missing something, oops. But I'm pretty sure I got everything. As expected, Rean and Professor Schmidt were waiting for the group. They gave each of the students their feedback and suggestions before dismissing them for the day.
Thank you, everyone in Class 7.
You're welcome,
I was
Tita.
able to get a bunch of good data thanks to you.
No, it is us who should be thanking you. It was a valuable experience.
Once you're done fine-tuning that thing, let me take it for a spin.
Of course you do.
You're too big, Ash. Actually, I would really appreciate it if each of you tested it out individually.
I'm not gonna make a suggestion of with what Tita said. No. She is to be protected at all costs and remain her purity and her little smile.
I can't have all the data be for me or it'll end up skewed.
Feel free to ask us anytime.
Good luck with the final touches, Tita. Thanks.
That's cute. Goodbye, Class 7. Yeah, she's pissed.
I'll go put the orbital gear away for now. Thank you for everything, Instructor Rean.
Likewise. Thank you for helping out, Class 7. Are we going to make your adjustments right away?
I sure am. First off, I'll disassemble all the parts and...
Fourth disciple, you haven't forgotten, have you? Huh?
Oh, that's right. The manual is arriving today.
We'll be starting in 2 days, so you have until then. Feel free to make adjustments until then, but you must also devote time to reading through the manual.
Understood. Please excuse me.
What was that all about, Professor? Anything you want to say? The manual? What for, Professor? For what, Professor? It's for Panzer soldat training exercises. We'll have access to a special practice machine for a limited time. A special practice machine? You'll hear the details tomorrow. It's nothing to concern yourself with. Anyway, the past trials have supplied me with more than sufficient data. I already have ideas for future options. I see. So there won't be any new levels for a while then? Not until my planned extensions are complete, anyway. You've been at least somewhat useful, so I'll call upon you when they are ready. You and your students had best be prepared. Well, I wish you take our schedules into consideration more, but... Thank you, Professor Schmidt. I feel like the trials here have helped both Class 7 and Tita grow a lot. On top of that, you've helped with researching the Aeon and fixing Valamar's sword. Stop it. There's no need to thank me. The only reason I am here is to satisfy my own intellectual curiosity. Nothing more, nothing less. Intellectual curiosity. You mean about Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, and the Divine Knights? Well, you're half right. The Society continues to produce archaisms with technology beyond human knowledge. The Black Workshop, or possibly the gnomes, are involved in the creation of combat shells, artificial humans, and the Divine Knights. It goes without saying A lot of them are annoyances, but as research subjects, they are more than adequate. Though it seems they allowed you, the Ashen Knight, and the Black Rabbit, to slip through their grasp. Well, Altina and Valimar don't remember anything from when they were created. And this ogre power of mine, I don't care about that. The only thing that interests me is the link between you and the Divine Knight. Jeez, this guy has some serious tunnel vision. But aren't you planning to make a new type of Panzer Soldat with all the data you've gathered? There have been upgraded versions since the Civil War, but there haven't been any completely new models. The development of those machines has been out of my hands since they started making modifications. And why should I care? Panzer Soldats aren't even my invention to begin with. If anyone wishes to make a new one, they can do as they please. What? Weren't they his? Wait a minute. You didn't invent Panzer Soldats? I thought you said you made them by referencing the Azure Knight. I used an ancient robot, Ordine, and the Society's archaism as a reference point, and then designed a frame that would be mass-produced even with the Reinford Company's technology capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models. I oversaw the completion of the Dragon prototype a few months back. Invention, design, and development are three completely different things. I was only ever involved with designs and development. It was the design phase that I referenced the joint functions of the Azure Knight and archaisms. Someone else came up with the basic concept for 5 models of Panzer Soldats. What? Who could have...
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago. It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality. I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
Huh. Wow. He's not that bad though. Dang. I mean, I don't know. The time for briefing was fast approaching, so afterwards Rean headed straight for the technical conference room. I don't know, man. That's heartwarming, but at the same time, it's... I'd want to know more about Alyssa's dad. And here is Rean pondering about it.
What's wrong, Rean?
You look a bit down. Did something happen at the keep? I heard the students tested the orbital gear all by themselves. No, it's not that. They did a good job today. It's just... Hey, Toa. Have you been able to get a hold of George recently?
I heard he's finally managed to join the lab at the Institute of Technology. He's been really busy lately due to his status as a special research student.
We know why he's busy. Yeah, and it's definitely not that. I see.
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago. It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality. I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
The professor's first apprentice, Franz Reinford. I wonder whether I should ask Alyssa about this.
My apologies for the wait.
Hey! There she is. Blonde hair and everything. Was there some holdup?
It would seem we have a few guests today.
No, come in.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Sarah? Fee? Laura? Huh? The purple lightning lady? Fee and Laura too.
Hey, long month no see. I too believe it's been a couple months since we last met.
Who would have thought we'd have ourselves a mini reunion like this so soon?
How come?
Viscount Arcade? Arcade.
It's been some time. It's a pleasure to see you again, Rean, Miss Herschel. But seeing as how I'm not yet acquainted with all of you here, allow me to introduce myself.
Jeez.
My name is Victor Arcade. I am the
Arcade.
Viscount of Legram, a town in southeastern Erebonia. I am also the Captain of the Courageous. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Long time no see, you look clean! His picture is the profile for my PlayStation. My PlayStation avatar. Holy crap. Never thought I'd get to meet the Radiant Blade Master himself. I assure you, the honor's all mine. Oh yes, I've heard about you from both my daughter and Sarah. I'm grateful to you for lending your aid at the branch campus. Haha, well, I wouldn't say I would do that much.
Judging from the fact that both the Viscount and Sarah are here.
I suppose our next location for our field exercise must be a pretty special place, huh? Correct. I'm sure our shorter than usual prep period tipped you off, but our next set of exercise will take place in Heimdall and the surrounding areas. Knew it! Called it! As our location is only 30 minutes away by train, we will depart the morning of instead of the evening before.
It's time of the year when the capital celebrates the summer festival. During the celebration, even the courageous will be deployed on high alert. Since their duty coincides with the field exercise, I asked them to come meet with us.
I see. But why are some fee here too?
Were Ouroboros or the Jaeger Corps sighted? Nope, the opposite actually. Zephyr, the Red Constellation, Nidhogg, all of them, even the Corps in the eastern half of the Empire have gone silent. The same can be said of the Ouroboros and the Black Workshop. There have been no sightings of Stahlrider or that masked man either. Yeah, but it's looking like we've got a completely different problem on our hands now.
What now? I will explain. It would appear that enemy forces have been infiltrated on a larger scale.
Seems like they've even got more military strength than our friends in Ouroboros.
What?
Military strength compared to Erebonia's.
Huh?
Well, but that's...
There's only one place that could be. The country to the east? We cannot name this country at present. The Heimdall Military Police and Railway Military Police will, of course, increase the security around the capital. However, a consensus was reached between the Imperial Government, Heimdall City Hall, and the Imperial Family, as well as the Crimson Wings and Thors. As a result, we'll be requesting assistance from the Three and the Bracer Guild.
What?
I thought the Bracer Guild was restricted in Erebonia.
Yeah, those restrictions are going to be lifted. In result, the Bracers shall patrol the area around Heimdall, defending it from any enemy attack that may occur. I shall be joining them in this task.
I see. Does that include the 2 guild branches in Heimdall that were closed down?
Yeah, I don't know how serious they are about this, but it seems like we're gonna get the go-ahead. Permission or no, if there's even a chance that these punks are going to go around hurting people and destroying lives, there's no way we can just stand by. All us Bracers are like that, so I gave HQ over in Le Mans State a ring, and they agreed to help out too. That said, there's still a bunch of little stuff they gotta iron out.
In any event, that is the current situation.
Viscount Valestein. Viscount Valestein? Regardless of what the government decides, I have no objections to the 3 of us fighting together. May I ask your decision on the matter now?
Very well, the Courageous has no objections.
Yeah, none of us either.
I'll pass this along to the higher-ups. Guess you got a lot on your plate now, huh?
It'll be such a relief having you there with us.
Agreed. Thank you for all your help, everyone. Now we need to prepare. Apologies, Instructor Herschel, but we'll be needing a travel plan ASAP.
Yes, of course. Please excuse me.
My voice for Toa is dying slowly. Well, I'm sure you all have loads of catching up on, so I'll make myself scarce. Later. See you, Randy. Have a good one. Take care.
My most sincere apologies for not greeting you earlier. It has been quite some time, Master. 5 years since we last saw each other, I believe.
Haha, you've come a long way since then. You brought your swordsmanship to new heights by training under both the Vander and Arcade schools. I'm honored to call one such as you my disciple.
Thank you for your kind words. She was your father's disciple? Yes, that is correct. Huh? She's totally different now than when we met at the naval fortress.
Yeah, you can really tell they're master and disciple. Meister.
Oh, whatever is the matter.
Oh, don't worry about us. It's been a while, Viscount. About a year, I think. I'm glad to see you doing well. It would appear you two have grown much since we last met. I've no doubt Master Kafai would be delighted to see you now. Well, I've got a lot of growing ahead of me. And I did not expect to see Instructor Sarah, much less Fee and Laura. I'm sure Fee will be fighting as a bracer, but Laura, are you?
No, I will be there as a crew member of the Courageous.
Aww.
While you're going to Heimdall as a temporary assistance for the guild. You've really been keeping our asses off, but scraping together enough bracers hasn't exactly been a cakewalk. Toba's going to be the middleman on the Courageous though, so that's a load off my mind. 'Cause you'd be more help in battle, right? Now, that's rather rude to Toval, wouldn't you say? Laura, I've heard that you too have mastered the final art of the Arcade school. We have ourselves a splendid opportunity now. Would you like to show me? Is that alright? But of course, we are fellow disciples. Besides, you've heard, haven't you? About the warrior Schwarzer and I traded blows with the other day? Steel Maiden, Saint Leanne herself. Yeah, her R practically had legend written all over it. Well then, I ask that you lend me your aid. My fellow disciple, master of the Vander School, and great general. She whose power has been recognized by the legendary maiden. I will challenge you, the Golden Rakshasa. Excellent. However, before that...
It's been 10 years since I first became your disciple. I believe I've finally earned this right. Today will be the day I test myself against the most powerful blade in all the Empire, and rise above him.
Oh!
I challenge you, Radiant Blade Master, Victor S. Arcade.
Golden Rakshasa, Aurelia Le Guin, I accept your challenge.
Oh my god! Is she gonna beat him though? Oh my god, what? I want to see this. Please don't cut to like the victory of whoever. Why are we looking at tennis? What? Come on! Don't blue ball me like this, please. Okay, we get it. Class 7 are all doing their stuff, but come on. You guys really have to do me like this? Oh, okay. Here? This is gonna hold it? Ooh. I love her blade and his blade too. It's no, they have their different stuff. Her sword, Arcadia, and father's Galanchal.
both are legendary blades forged during the War of the Lions. No kidding. They really do look similar. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Indeed. Look, it's starting. Alright.
It has been 10 years since you mastered the Arcade style. After further teaching from Mateus and Zex, I believe it is safe to say you've advanced to your own style of Arcade.
Master, you were at the pinnacle of the Arcade style. I'm certain you're aware that you've already surpassed the school's founder, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
Oh my god. A duel of titans. Well, I got the thumbnail though. This is incredible. Look carefully. Do you see how they're reading each other? Sure, but their movements are almost imperceptible. Show me. Why are you guys doing this to me? Huh? What? It's over. One blow? So who won? Whoa. I couldn't even see them.
Well done, my disciple.
Thank you. At this precise moment, I am the stronger of the two of us. Though I'm certain the battle would have gone differently, had you not been injured.
Huh? Did she just... I knew it.
No. The result would have been the same. The moment you crossed blades with the maiden, your sword skills reached their pinnacle. But I see you've realized the emptiness that comes with this achievement.
Yes. Why do I follow the path of the sword? I finally understand what you were telling me. This must be where I begin my new journey.
Precisely.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Don't worry, I'm clueless too. Don't worry, you'll understand someday.
That was a splendid match you showed us. Though it may be impertinent of me, I wish to fight as well.
But of course, this will be an excellent opportunity.
What?
You are as incredible as ever, Master. It's true. This is the best gift we are able to give.
What?
Purple Lightning, Schwarzer, Lady Laura, and Sylphide.
Allow us practitioners of the Arcade School to be your opponents. The Blade Master and the Rakshasa shall test your mettle.
Are you serious?
No way. This can't be real.
Well, you sure don't sound like you're kidding around.
I believe this will be to your benefit as well, Sarah. Laura, Fee, Rean, I believe you will all gain something from this.
Viscount. Well, if you say so.
It's time.
Right. There's no way I can afford to miss this.
I thank you for this opportunity.
Oh.
Good. That's the spirit.
Oh,
Demonstrate to us what you're capable of. Show us
I'm
that
counting
you can
on you
reach
all.
the heights of skill.
Yeah!
I will. Let's do this. Oh my god, I'm shaking with excitement. Whew. Let me equip everyone.
I won't go easy.
I hope not.
This is a good opportunity.
It is. Alright, everybody has their stuff, so battle scope.
Yeah.
Victor Arseed, a swordsman known as the Radiant Blade Master. His skills with his greatsword are beyond human. Yes, they are. Ow.
Unforgivable.
Yeah. Go, Laura. Alright, I'm going to Spirit Unification.
Spirit Unification! Let's go!
As well. And this one would give a lot of break, but I don't have the... Yeah, no cast time. And hard, just damage up 60%. Insight. Light speed. I shouldn't be wasting it, so I'm just gonna...
Roar! Healing strike!
Well done. I'll handle
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, magical resistance, they're not gonna attack me with magical.
Got it. Sneaking mission. Start! Take that! Yeah!
Lightning charge.
Charge me up!
Getting everyone buffed.
Not on my watch!
Unforgivable.
Jeez.
I'll handle this. Break! Well done.
And it's resistant.
Got it. Ready? Huh? Ha! You're done. It's down.
There we go.
This one's well done.
I'm gonna kill
got
Aurelia
this.
first. Or try to. There we go. That's a break on her. And plus 3 BP for us.
It's my turn!
Alright, now I can, nicely flash or this. I mean, I could go for this. It lasts 4 turns. And I... no. Let's do this.
Light speed flash!
Turns.
Roar! Healing strike!
Well done.
It's down!
An opening.
Well done. I got this. Here's our chance. It's mine. Let's go.
Alright.
It's down. This one's
Well
mine.
done. I'll handle
Oh.
this.
Alright. She should be in killable range. Let's put him in kill range.
It's off balance.
An opening!
It's my turn.
Burn, valiant hearts.
It's my turn. Now! It's mine. My turn. It's down. This one's mine.
Alright, I think
I'll
everyone
handle
should be in killing range. Right. Let me use Valiant Hearts again.
Burn, valiant hearts. My turn.
And now,
It's off
end it
balance.
all.
An opening!
There we go.
Behold, the soul of our sage.
This isn't that half bad. Just gotta use the orders right.
Phoenix Blade.
At the beginning of the game, this was so hard.
I was
Oh,
complacent.
Impressive.
thank you.
Now, let's continue onward.
Alright, got it!
That was a good level up. I did all that for fee and I didn't Come on, we just destroyed them. How are we so tired? Come on.
We did some damage, but it's like they're from another dimension.
I must say, I'm impressed. Rean, you're displaying an admirable degree of control over your powers. And Laura, your mastery of the Radiant Blade grows by the day. Sir.
Thank both of the training. No, you're too kind. It was my pleasure. Master, I'm afraid I must take my leave.
Laura, Purple Lightning, Sylphide,
I'm sure I'll see you all soon.
Jeez, what monsters. Haha, she certainly knows how to make an exit. Perhaps it's time for me to do the same.
Father?
Viscount Arseed, you're not saying... I am. My blade has dulled considerably. I first noticed it a year and a half ago. Wait.
The Infernal Castle. The Blazing Demon did this to you?
Yes. His black flames have taken a toll on my respiratory system. I'm fortunate in that it has only affected my swordsmanship, but I don't believe I will ever fully recover.
No.
That's what she meant. This is a concern, not an issue. But not an issue.
What do you mean?
A sword is not the only means of cutting down an opponent. All you need is purpose and opportunity. Discover these, and you will find a blade sharper than any steel. Though I'm sure you all know that full well.
Oh, they were watching. Pardon the intrusion. We heard we had some special guests, so we just had to stop by. Though, to be honest, we've been since the middle of your fight.
Seriously, how do people even get that strong?
I was unable to measure their power. I should have recorded the fight.
Guys.
I was so focused on the fight I didn't even notice them. Well, I hope you were all able to learn something.
It was a master class. By the way, Viscount, it's been quite some time since we last met. Ah yes, back in high school, was it not? Mateus and Laura told me that you had taken up the Vander dual blade style, is that right?
It is.
You have a legacy to uphold. They say Roland Vander was an exceptional dual blade user.
Wasn't he Prince Strikely's friend and confidant?
As a matter of fact, you all have an air of aptitude about you. Tell me, are they yours? They are. Viscount, allow me to introduce you to the new Class VII.
Aw, this is wholesome.
This fight though, jeez. That wasn't that hard. It's just, I guess you have to use correctly the brake system and all that. Well then, Sarah, we shall be going on ahead.
I'll be waiting at Heimdall for you. What? Why did they take it? Why? Why does this happen? Why did they automatically just take it off? Gotcha. I'll probably roll up sometime this evening. Thanks for all the hard work, Mr. Viscount. Viscount.
You're going to check at the exchange shop in Nine Valley, right?
Oh, you gonna see Jingo? That shop's got a connection to the Bracer Guild. On top of that, they're plugged into the informant network. Sometimes even make deals with Jaegers too. Oh, I've just got a message from an informant friend of mine named Mitch. But don't you worry your pretty little heads about it.
Sorry, but that ain't happening.
We may need to investigate such an intriguing shop. As I'm sure you're all aware, everyone is going to meet at Heimdall, yourselves included. It seems we'll be able to fulfill our promise at last.
Yeah, I suppose we can call it in the goddess' guidance. I'll get in touch with the others tonight.
Gotcha. Thanks. There's some things I want to talk about, but I'll wait till then.
Fee. Yeah. There's a lot. A lot.
I heard from Sarah about the boss, Zeno, Leo, and also that mask with the man. That mask with the man. That man with the mask. In addition, I have heard news of the Steel Maiden, but it's quite perplexing. Judging by what I was told, she seems to be legitimate.
The S in our family name was taken from the Maiden's own family name, Sandlot. In that sense, it could be said we bear some relation to her. However, we must leave this topic for another day. Our duty now is to prepare for the crisis currently awaiting for us. Yes, sir.
Roger that. Oh, Toa was there. I didn't even notice Toa. And no, that is not a joke about her height. I didn't notice her. Well then, I'm off to take care of business myself. I'm planning to hop right on the train afterwards, so let's say our tearful farewells now.
Sure thing. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for all your help.
Bye, instructor. While you guys are talking, sounds like a field exercise. Next field exercise are gonna be in Heimdall.
Oopsie.
We were careless.
I see. Now I understand. Looking at the schedule, I expected another to be announced soon. Please keep it a secret from everyone else, okay?
It'll be announced on Wednesday along with the schedule for all the details.
No worries, our lips are sealed.
I hope. Afterwards, Tora went to the academy, and the students split up to each see to their own business. I cannot read. Alright, Toa went that way, Kurt went that way, Altina and Yuna to the exchange shop. It's already evening. Seems a little too early to go back to the dorm though. I'm not likely to have a lot of free time to start out the week, so I'd probably better to take care of things now. Man, today's match sure was an unexpected blessing. I feel like I could finally apply the things I learned during my match with the Maiden. This Class 7/Fallen Leaves has been enhanced to 7/Shredded Leaves. Rean's headset. What? Receive bonding points. Message on my Arcus. Wait, though. Who is gonna appear with the shower? It's a bath. That was a pretty intense battle. Maybe I should head in and wash off my sweat. Yeah, let's wash up. Who's going to join? Probably the Viscount? Viscount? It's nice to see all the students growing up. Each and every one of them has made progress one way or another since they started here. At this rate, not just Class 7, but all our students will.
No one's here. Looks like I got the whole bath to myself. I hope that's okay.
That's Tita's voice. Oh, okay. She must be done with her maintenance. I guess the training must have pooped her out.
What?
Tita, are you okay? Why are you using hand signs like that?
Instructor Rean? I'm okay. I just slipped and fell into the bath.
Stay calm and take deep breaths. Are you bleeding? I can go get Lind if you need her. Poor Tita.
Sorry to cause much trouble.
It's fine as long as you're okay. You are sure you're okay, right? If you got even a little suspicion you're hurt, you should go see the nurse.
I'm okay. I really am, okay? I promise. I think the worst thing that happened was that I swallowed some of the water.
Well, that's a relief.
But, you know, you really are dependable, Instructor Rean. Just now, you are quick to give good, clear advice. I can see why Musse and Yuna put their trust in you.
Well, I've still got a lot to learn about being an instructor. I don't even know if Yuna and Ash have fully accepted me just yet.
I don't think you should worry about that. Instructor Rean, you really remind me of two of my favorite people.
Still in Joshua? Oh, are they the ones who we're giving the presents to?
Right. These two, they're sort of like my big brother and sister. A calm and composed big brother and a big sister as reliable and bright as the sun itself. I get the same feeling from you, Instructor Rean.
Why, thank you. I'm honored. You're talking about Estelle and Joshua Bright, are you? Don't worry, I didn't get that from the intelligence division. Their father, Brigadier General Cassius Bright, also studied the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School.
Ah, that does sound familiar.
I don't know him directly, but I've heard my master talk about him. That's why I know about those two. Joshua's originally from Erebonian, right?
Yeah. They're both bracers, so they tried to get into the Empire to help the Bracer Guild, but for some reason they couldn't get a permit from the authorities.
I see. They're probably under heavy surveillance along with your best friend. They're being treated as wildcards that could disrupt the political situation in Erebonian.
I thought that might be the case. Both of them, no, all 3 of them are amazing people who saved all of Liberal from danger. Just like the birdcage around Crossbell, they're being prevented from getting into Erebonian. Why do they have to?
It'll be okay. A chance will come. Hemel blocked off for years, but we were able to take the whole branch campus there.
Oh.
I and many other people are all working towards change here in Erebonian. Prince Oliver, the Bracers are people affiliated with Thors. Even people in Liberal and Crossbell, we're all working together. And I believe no matter how complicated, how frighteningly difficult the situation becomes, we'll overcome it. I know we will. Take a deep breath and continue doing what you can do to help. We'll change things one day.
Yes, of course.
That's so cute. Sorry to get on such a serious topic in the bath.
Oh no, it's okay. I feel better after talking with you about this.
I'm glad. I appreciate your determination, but don't forget, you're still a student here. Agatha told me to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't overdo it. And don't forget to be careful in the bath, okay?
I feel like I've got another person who worries about me. I'll take that advice to heart.
That's so cute. No bonding points for her, so that means there's nothing going on there. Obviously, she's agates. Duh. Oh, that added a character note to Monk. Okay. There's a Vantage Master opponent? He is? What? Me neither. Alright. Let's beat him then. This is fine. There we go.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Which card? Nice. Who sent a message? Emma. Might as well.
Hi, Rean. I hope the days has found you well. Selena and I are in Sutherland after a little something came up. I know it's far, but it's funny how we're still able to watch the sunset together. It's kind of romantic, huh? As much as I hate to say it, we haven't found any signs of Vita here. I wish that wouldn't make me feel so lost, too. Then again, I'm steadily learning more magic by the day, so I know I'll find her. I'm sure you have your shares of troubles, but remember that even a little progress is a step in the right direction. Bye!
It's nice to hear an update from her, but finding B isn't going to be easy. All I can do is really pray she'll find a clue of some kind. I'm kind of curious about the magic she's learning now. You know what? Even if I can't see her, I can still give her some encouragement. Sure, why not?
Hi, Rean. How are you?
Hey Emma, reading your message got me curious. Seems like you're having a tough time finding Vita.
A little. Just when I think I found her lead, a nice lead, it ends up being another dead end.
That's the worst. If there's any way I can help you, though, give me a call. I still owe you for the pendant.
You don't owe me anything, Rean. But I won't say no to help. I could use it. Do you think you could help me practice some math right now?
What? Now? Emma directed Rean to a specific point in the branch campus, though he wasn't sure what to expect. All that he knew is that he should be prepared to help her with a spell. Alright. Here? In front of Valimar. I see. To require me to release my mana here.
Yes, that should allow me to get a grasp of your position.
I still don't know what's going on. But this is what you need to finish your magic training, right Emma?
That's exactly right. I appreciate all your help. Alright, let's get started. Valimar, if you would.
Understood. She can detect that all the way over there.
I got it!
This is...
Long distance teleportation, activate!
What? You're insane, Emma. What? This place. The fragrance of lavender. Is this the Ishma Great Forest? Are we all the way in Sutherland right now? It would appear so. Despite the name, I did not expect the long-distance teleportation spell to send us quite this far.
Looks like it worked.
Hey, Emma. Emma, Celine.
Long time no see. I haven't seen you since Crossbell. I'm so glad to see you two are doing well.
I'm glad you're doing well too, Emma. They caught up with each other for a bit as they waited for Valimar's mana to recover enough to return to Leaves. While they were waiting, Emma examined the pendant she had given to Rean. Celine's just taking a cat nap.
Alright, good. It seems like it's working just fine. I heard about your training with Celine. I'm glad you've mastered it.
Yeah, it's been a big help. Thanks again, Emma.
You're welcome. From the sound of it, though, it seems like you've been using it a little too much. I also told you to took the pendant off. During your last field exercise in order to use your power.
Oh,
Guys, Vermilion must have told her. I'm sure everyone who was there scolded you for it already, so I'll leave it at that. But please don't push yourself too hard. Both Selena and I are worried about you.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, and sorry. But anyways, I was pretty surprised to suddenly show up here. It seems different than the spirit pass we used during the Civil War.
That's right. This was a type of spell, though. I had a little help. It takes quite some time to prepare, and it uses a lot of mana, so I can't do it that often.
Even so, it's amazing. Guess you become quite the witch, huh, Emma?
Oh no, I still have so much to learn. I'm not anywhere near as skilled as Vita or our grandmother.
I remember Celine mentioning her before. Out of curiosity, what's your grandmother like, Emma? Celine made it sound like she really doesn't look the part.
Well, she's very good at taking care of people. When it comes to magic, she can be extremely strict, but other times she can be quite the tease, or even get a bit wild. Just recently, she left the village without telling anyone. I wonder what she's up to.
It seems like her and Vita both give you trouble, huh?
Maybe, but I also respect and love them both. They're both superb witches, and they can use all sorts of spells I can't. But the more I continue my training, the more I start to think that bringing my sister back and returning things to the way they used to be is just a dream.
Emma. It'll be alright. Back when we were students, you always supported us from behind the scenes. During our field exercise for school events, you even revealed your true identity during the Civil War just to help us. We got through it together, not because of what spells you knew, but because you, Emma, supported us. Even now, I wouldn't be able to suppress my power without your help. I'm so grateful for everything you've done for us, and I'm happy it was you who served as our class president. That's why I, and every other member of Class 7 will guarantee it. You will definitely be able to bring Vita back.
Thank you, Rean. I guess I was just feeling a bit down since I haven't been able to find any leads on Vita lately.
Maybe deep down in my heart, I was hoping you'd cheer me up. Calling you all the way out here, telling you it was for magic practice. Maybe it was a little selfish of me, now that I think about it.
I'd come to your side to help you, no matter how far away you were. Believe in yourself, Emma, just like the rest of us do.
All right.
That's for my commenter, who is in love with Emma, and Emma is indeed best girl, only second to Laura. I will not argue that. A short while after that, Valamar's mana finished recharging, and Rean and Valamar headed back to Leaves. And we're gone. The long-distance teleportation succeeded once more, and Reed bid farewell to Valamar and went about the rest of his business for the day. There we go. And, no, wait, where was Musse? I want to do the bonding event with Musse, because I'm still missing 1 star on her. So, let's try and get that. After that, I saw a quest in the branch campus, so I'm going to try and find it. There you are, Musse. There we go.
Dumdala Amultaris.
Are those Vantage Master's cards? What are you up to, Musse?
Oh, just a little fortune telling. I heard you could use these cards like you would tarot cards. Is there anything in the future you'd like to know about?
The future? You mean like field exercises?
Something like that. Although I'm having some trouble interpreting the meaning behind the cards. Let's just say it means your destiny is in your own hands.
I'm not sure I've got any clue here, but she seems to be in deep thought. Let's spend time with her. Oh, I hear you're really good at Vantage Masters, even though I beat you the other day. How about we take a break and have a match?
Why, I'd be honored to have a match against you, Instructor Rean. All I ask is you be gentle with me.
Of course, Musse, you can't let a sexual innuendo just slip by. And so Rean and Musse prepared their decks and began their duel. It was a fierce battle, with no clear winner right up till the final turn. And in the end,
Our masters destroyed each other. That makes it a tie, no? I didn't expect such a hard-pounding match, your amazing instructor.
So are you, Musse? I remember thinking this when we were at the casino in Raquel, but you sure are good at these kinds of games, aren't you? Is it your grandfather's influence?
Indeed, he taught me a lot about card and board games. My father would often play against me too, before he passed away, that is.
Your father. He passed away about 10 years ago, didn't he?
Yes, I was about 5 or 6 at the time. He trained me so well, I would occasionally beat him in chess too.
Wow, so I guess even at a young age you were talented. So then, when are you planning to show us your true strength?
Oh, I'm sure I've no idea what you're talking about.
I could tell you weren't giving it all in our match. You were much more fearsome of an opponent when you went up against the Jaeger at the casino. Yeah. Like I said before, everyone in Class 7 supports each other. If they're giving it everything they've got on your behalf, is it unfair if you don't do the same?
You truly are amazing. It would be more than honored to show you the full extent of my gaming abilities. However, there will be one condition.
A condition? That's gonna be something sexual, right?
The winner will get to make the loser one demand of the loser.
That's...
A serious bout should feature a serious prize, wouldn't you agree? Should you manage to win, I'll do anything you ask. Anything at all. Whether your request is to spend a romantic evening with me under the stars, or if you want me to tell you the reason why Eustace and Patrick were acting the way they were in Lemaire.
Oh! Rean, beat her. Really? I was curious about that. Is something going on?
That said, I'll put a handicap on myself. If you manage to defeat me once out of 3 games, you shall have your reward. However, if I win all 3 games, I shall be the victor and take you as my prize.
Well, you're that confident, huh? I just need to win once out of 3 games, but even that might prove a challenge. You got this, Rean. Alright? I'll agree to your terms. There's no way I can back down now. Alright, let's get our decks out and do this.
Very well. If that's what you want, then I won't hold back.
Is this going to update her profile again too? And so, the 3 matches began between Rean and an unfettered Musse. They both used unopened decks they hadn't seen before. Though Rean was unfamiliar with the cards, the deck were equal in power, however.
And a vanish to end the match. Your master is defeated. Activate Kiribel's skill, and your master is no more.
Oh no. You got me again. Oh no, Rean!
And this brings us to our final match. As things stand, I feel I'll be able to win this match with ease.
These decks should be pretty even, but you're still destroying me. Who knew experience with games would make such a huge difference?
I sincerely doubt you will be able to turn the tides at this point. Whatever will you do? This was never a fair matchup to begin with, so if you forfeit now, I'll cancel our...
No, it's still too early to throw in the towel. I've got 1 card in my deck I can use to turn things around. If I manage to draw it, before you defeat me, I can use it to make a comeback.
Oh? I suppose you're right. Your chances of winning are greater than 0, if only slightly.
That's all I need. Unfortunately, I'm not the type to give up. Let's take this match to its end, Musse.
Bring it on.
Oh, this is entertaining. Rean used every card in his hand just to repair each of Musse's advances. And at the final turn before his master's health was depleted, it arrived. I got it. I summon Greyon. It attacks your master twice.
My master's health is 0. I lose.
I actually did it.
Seems I underestimated you. I didn't think you could pull off such a comeback.
Of course, it's Rean we're talking about
I had
here.
full control of the board, yet you still managed to thread a narrow path to victory.
Yeah, but it came down to the wire. In the end, I had to rely on my luck. Your ability to analyze the situation and predict your opponent's action is amazing, but not everything can be planned for it. As we've seen on our field exercise, unexpected events can happen at any time.
Understood. It was a fine lesson, instructor. I will keep it in my heart. Now, what will you have as your prize? I was the one who set the rules for our matches, so please don't hold back. Tell me whatever it is your heart desires. Though I'm certain you plan to ask about...
No, I won't. What? Come on, Rean! I am curious about the circumstances at La Mer, but I'm sure there's an important reason that Eustace and Patrick wouldn't say anything. I don't feel like it's right for me to ask about this like this. But more importantly, I'm glad I was able to bring out the best of you. Nothing could make me prouder as an instructor.
Oh? Oh yes, how very like you, instructor. And that is the reason I want you for the future. And yet, a promise is a promise. Please choose one of these two cards. Restores 3 HP to the target. Restores 6 XP to the target. That's 1. When this card leaves... Oh my god, I want that one. Fainfall. Huh? What are you up to? Fifanol. I want this one. You choose Fifanol, so you win the I'll wear my school uniform and clean your ears prize.
Huh? Hold on a minute. I really don't need a prize, and...
There's no use to trying to refute. After all, it would bring shame to a woman of the Empire were she not to keep her promise. Surely, you're not trying to make me do anything shameful, Instructor Rean?
No, but...
Well then, I'll go get changed, so please lie down.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. And so Rean was forced to receive Muse's prize. It may have been relaxing if he didn't have to constantly be on the lookout for others. Jeez. Muse. And there we go. Oh, Muse. Well, we're already here at the... Oh, no, we're not. We're still at the dorms. Yeah, alright. I'm going to the academy and seeing what those quests were about. Where are you? What?
How can we make this bit as engaging as it was yesterday? If only we had a good plan. That being said... Oh, Instructor Rean.
It's the whole swimming club. Except you're all out of the water. What's going on?
It's not really a big deal. We were just about to start our club activities, but then we started talking about yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's pool time was a real treat. Made for a good bout of training, too. Indeed, I had achieved my quota before I even realized it.
I see. You guys were having so much fun with everyone that it didn't even feel like training. I kind of understand how you might have a hard time trying to top that.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Even though our field exercise is coming up, we're in the peak of swimming season. Yeah, so we wanted to get really good practice in today while we could.
Alright, why don't you challenge you and the others? I'm sure they can spare some time.
We thought about that, but wouldn't we be imposing on them? Yeah, I mean, they all went swimming just yesterday.
Well, it doesn't hurt to ask them at least. I'll bring it up with them too. Rean contacted the other members of Class 7. Everyone gathered together for another competition. Oh boy.
didn't save. Oh boy. I love it how freeing this pool is. Even if some of us aren't diving in. It certainly is a good way to beat the heat in this time of the year. Can't complain about the eye candy either. Speaking more practically, it's also a good way to train one's body. Oh-ho, now you're speaking my language. Thank you for coming, everyone.
Since we're here, it'd be a great opportunity to have a little competition. Maybe we could pit 4 members of the swimming club against 4 members of Class 7.
If we don't want this to end in a tie, we might want some teams odd numbers. How about we do 3 one-on-ones then? In that case, I will swim for Class 7. Sure. Why not mix things up a bit?
Well, no point in wasting time. Let's get started. If it's alright with the rest of you, I'd like to volunteer for the first race. When's the first competitor from the swimming club? Who's racing for Class 7?
Let's see. We should probably save Kurt and Ash for later. Yuna, Altina, Musse.
Let's go for Yuna.
Alright, I've got this. Luck?
I'm usually good at this, so let me not screw this up. Please. Alright, we're up against Wayne. Ready? Go! Alright, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Shit. I won, right? Yes! Oh, that was too close. I panicked at the start. Jesus. Oh my god. AP increased by 1. Oh god, no. I have to increase the AP.
Yeah, first round's ours. Impressive work, Yuna. You swim so well. I'm almost jealous.
Sorry, team. Hey, it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, this party's just getting started.
That was round 1.
So, who's next?
I suppose I'll give it a go. Okay, the swimming club's second entrant is Stark. How about you, Class 7?
Let's see. If Stark's our opponent, I don't see any way I can win. I have to withdraw. That's fair.
How about Ash? No. Ash is for Lenora. How about Kurt? Very well. I'll take him on.
Best of luck.
Alright. Ready? Go! Please don't let me miss again. That was way too close. What? Holy. Bruh. Oh my god. That's way too close. That was no easy victory. You're telling me?
Good job, Kurt. What a thrilling race.
Well, that was embarrassing. Did Stark just lose?
Wow, Class 7's tougher than they look.
Oh boy. We've seen some impressive work from both teams so far. It all comes down to this final round. I don't even have to ask who's racing for the swimming club.
Yep, it's my turn. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Uh-oh, here comes Leo. She'll be an even tougher challenge than Stark. In that case, count me out. I wouldn't stand a chance. Heh, fair enough.
Ash. Yeah.
Well, if nobody else is volunteering, You can do this, Ash. I shouldn't need to say this, but don't take her lightly. Oh no, Ash. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough. Ready? Go! Good thing we saved Ash for last then. Alright, let's see. First, right? Yeah. Oh my god. This is nerve-wracking. 3-0. Let's go. Easy. Damn. I'm glad I won and all, but I'm wiped out. That was one heck of a race. You really managed to beat Lenora. Unbelievable. Yikes. That was embarrassing. Please don't be so hard on yourself. You did very well. Yeah, just because you didn't chalk up a win doesn't mean you weren't amazing. These kids are incredible swimmers. Might be time to call it a day though. Y'all look like you're having fun. Wait, that voice? Oh no! Oh my. The goddess is here. The Amazon goddess. To be perfectly honest, I've been watching your races. Now, Schwarzer, isn't it time to show your students how it's done? Oh boy. You don't mean against you, do you? After how our sparring went yesterday, I can't imagine. Don't tell me you've lost your nerve. A loss yesterday doesn't preclude a victory today, after all. Now, take your position, Crawford will be our referee. Yes, ma'am. Oh boy. The principal never fails to come in like a storm. Still, I have to admit, I'm riveted. Bluntly put, I can't imagine things will be different from yesterday. Now, we don't know that yet. If anyone can pull a miracle victory from the jaws of defeat, it's Instructor Rean. You want to put money on that? Could you not? Now it seems we're both ready. Crawford, count us off. I may not be a match for swordsmanship, but when it comes to swimming, I might have a chance. No choice but to give it my all. Rean, you got this. I hope. On your marks, get set, go! Oh my god, come on, Rean. Don't fail me now. Yes! Oh my god, that was so close! It makes me so scared. Holy. Oh my god. Whoa. He won? He beat the principal? I don't believe it. I always believed in you, Instructor Rean. Well, glad I didn't bet against him. Did I really just win? Ah, beautifully done, Schwarzer. You found your way to victory. Let's see if you can do the same next time we spar. Honestly, I think I just got lucky. Well, at least you were able to set a good example for the students. Now, since you all have a little extra time, I'm willing to accept all challengers. Any takers? No, boy, principal, calm down. Inspired by Rean's performance, the students responded to Aurelia's challenge with zeal. The races continued under Aurelia's guidance, and a fun yet intense time was had by all. 5,000 Mira. Academy swimsuit. Instructor swimsuit. It's right here. I'm an idiot. Isn't this the shooting range? Who's in here? Maya? Wow, Maya. Are you ever not training? Instructor Rean. Wow, she sounds lifeless. And her aim seems really off. It's not like her. I mean, I know she probably had a chance to practice with the exams and all, but this is dire. Hey, you seem kind of unfocused. Is everything okay? I'm a little off, yes. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine by our next field exercise. Did you need something? Something must be wrong. Maybe I should try to find out more. Yes, talk to her. Maya, is something the matter? You can talk to me about anything. No, nothing I need to talk about, anyway. In fact, I could use some time alone. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't leave me much to go on. But I just can't ignore this, can I? I should talk to the other girls in combat tactics and see if they can tell me anything. Randy might know something too. Maybe I should talk to Sydney too, since he and Maya are both snipers. Oh, it triggers it. Hey Lenora, could I ask you something? What's up, instructor? Rean asked Lenora about Maya's sniping trouble. Maya, It does seem like she's been kinda off lately. I've heard that she doesn't get along well with her father. Could that be related somehow? Yeah, that could be it. From what I've heard, she's really loved him when she was younger. Oh? Yeah, my dad used to be some big shot sniper, but more than 10 years ago he suddenly retired. Since then his personality's been changing a little. That's all I know though. That's more than I knew. Seriously, thank you for telling. Heh, don't mention it. Jessica then, jeez! Oh Jessica, there was something I wanted to ask you. What is it? That had nothing to do with this, jeez. Rean asked Jessica about Maya's new struggles with sniping. Maya? I did notice that something had been a bit off with her lately. The only thing I can think might be the cause of the feud between her and her father. Maya's mother was from the east, but she passed away 2 years ago. Yes, and she never really got along with her father. She said that their relationship only worsened after her mother passed. I see. That was helpful. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Instructor! Oh, Randolph. Hey Randy, there's something I need to ask you. What's up? You're gonna ask Randy about Maya's new struggles with sniping. Maya, huh? She didn't have any problems last I saw. I mean during the training exercise we had before the midterms. Yeah, sometime last week. Though she did run into her old man in Raquel on our last field exercise, right as he was hitting the bottle too. After that, she seems like she was down for a while, for sure. So that happened while we were in Raquel, huh? Yeah. Her distrust toward her father finally boiled over, and she went off on him right then and there. But during our next operation, her shooting was as great as ever. So I figured she got it out of her system and there wasn't anything to worry about. Then do you think something else might have happened recently? Hard to say, issues like this can be pretty delicate. I think for the time being, all we can do is keep an eye on her. Yeah. Hey, Sydney, my man! Hey, Sydney, can I ask you something? Instructor, what is it? Rean asked Sydney about Maya's new struggles with sniping. Maya, huh? It's gotta be that. Any idea? Yep. She recently got a new scope for her rifle. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, she just got it before the midterms. I saw her rifle at the shooting range and something looked different. When I looked closer, I saw her scope was brand new. I see. So there's probably nothing to worry about. It always takes some time to adjust to new equipment, you know? I'm sure Maya will get the hang of it sooner or later. That's a good point. Thanks for the info. It really was helpful. Hey, no problem. I think I was able to speak with pretty much everyone. I have a better idea what's going on with Maya now. I'd go talk to her again. Talk. Instructor Rean, I believe I told you that we don't need to... I know, but hear me out. I wanted to talk to you about your dad. Why would you want to do that? Don't you want to know why you're shooting off? It's definitely not because you changed your scope. You noticed that I changed my scope?
To be honest, no. Not until Sydney told me. I also learned a bit about your dad. But Maya, none of that helped me figure out what's on your mind. Could you tell me?
What a pain. I suppose I can't dodge this conversation any longer, can I?
Sorry, I'm nothing if not persistent.
So you want to talk a bit to me about my father? He's a piece of shit.
So I've heard. But I'm more interested in why you looked up to him when you were younger.
Because back then, he was more than that. There was a time when he was a lieutenant colonel in the Imperial Army, a famous sniper. Not that I have any memories of that. He left the army when I was still very young. I knew him as a hunter and a logger, a reliable man who cared for his family. Until he started drinking. And the more he drank, the heavier a burden he became on my mother. If it weren't for him, she might still be alive today.
I'm sorry. Do you know why he left the army?
I've always been curious, but whenever I ask, he'd either get angry or start crying. The other day, though, I learned something. He left the army right after the 100 Days War, and the noble general he worked under helped mastermind the Hamel incident. No. I'm not going to tell you how I found out, but if you didn't think he was a piece of shit already, you should now. Once I knew, the thought of using the same scope he did disgusted me.
So you changed out for a new one? Huh. I think I get it now. But if anything, I feel for your father. Based on your silence, I'm guessing you do too. The decision to attack Hamel came from on high. In that sense, I think your dad is another victim of the tragedy.
That may be true, but that doesn't change the fact that the Hamel incident happened. Nor does it absolve him of driving my mother to her death.
You're right. But her passing must have hurt him too. Even after her death, he would try and support his family, you. If I may ask, what did your mother think of your father?
My mother was a very conceited person. She would do back-breaking work for hours without a single complaint, and she believed in my father completely. So I wanted to believe in him too. But when I saw him in Raquel, he was still the same piece of shit.
I don't know how much more I can help. Honestly, it might all be on my step now. I do beg your pardon.
Please don't tell me he's here.
Oh no, it's Celestin. I was like, that's way too much coincidence. Celestin?
What brings you here?
A delivery for Maya.
From your father, it seems.
What are the odds?
What?
Talk about timing. Yeah, I know. What did he send you?
I can't imagine.
Maya opens, unwrapping to see an Eastern-style comb and a letter.
A comb?
What's the letter say?
He stopped working odd jobs, and he's gone back home to work as a hunter again. He also says that getting yelled at by his only daughter really opened his eyes.
Really?
Yes. But he also says that he borrowed against his salary to buy this comb for me.
Honestly.
Will that man never learn?
I can't say for sure, but it's a step in the right direction at least.
Well, if nothing else, he seems sincere.
If I may, what would you like to do with this? I found it in the trash, but since it wasn't broken, I held onto it just in case.
Oh.
Wait, Maya, isn't this
the scope my father used to use, the one he passed down to me? I threw it away thinking I never wanted to see it again. But I have to admit, the new scope just doesn't feel right.
Sounds to me like you want to switch back.
Maybe I should. Celestin, thank you for salvaging this.
Oh, no need to thank me.
Celestin. It's almost like he knew somehow. Instructor, I'll try to believe in my father just a little longer. Thank you for talking with me. You're very welcome. That is just wholesome. Action and wholesomeness all in one episode. What can I say? Anyway, with Maya here and our completed quest, I think it's time to close out this episode. Anyway, this episode was filled with a bit of action and a bit of story. We got to fight both the Radiant Blade Master and General Liguin, and have a match against her in the swimming pool. Jeez, what is even going on? And we reunited with Fee, Laura, and our instructor Sarah. But let's see what happens in this episode, where we're probably gonna do our Panzer Soldat training. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying these episodes, please leave a like and share. That always helps out. Subscribe to become part of Moonlight Army today. Click that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, because you want to keep up to date with my stupid voices and everything. And if you guys want to stalk me on my social media, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care guys, bye bye.